So digital transformation is where all the action is. And at least in the foreseeable future, we expect the volume, the intensity, the extent, the scale, and the scope of transformation to only improve. If you look at the global economy today, we are roughly $105 trillion. So that's the sum total of all the goods and services that are transacted globally today. 105 trillion. Of that, the so-called digital economy is about 10 trillion. So you can already see that 10% of all economic activity is digital. And that is starting to drive lots and lots of transformation across businesses. If you look at where that's going to go in the next 10 years, the global economy will probably be around 130 to 140 trillion. And the digital content of that is going to be between 40 and 50%. So you're talking about hyper growth in terms of where all the spend and the economic activity is going to be, and that market to increase from roughly 10 trillion to about 50 trillion over the next decade. So what that means is the intensity of transformation, the extent to which the transformation is happening across industries, across geographies, all companies large and small. To that, you add the technology landscape, right? So first, of course, we had cloud, we had big data, we had analytics, and now the buzzword is AI. The technology landscape is changing, and what that enables is for companies to deliver their goods, their services, and most importantly, stellar, memorable customer experiences across all the channels of interaction, primarily digital-led, but also supported through the other channels like their branches, physical locations, warehouses, kiosks, and other points of presence. So the second big trend is omni-channel engagement to drive memorable customer experiences. That in turn will then drive conversions for your marketing programs. That will drive more transactions that are digital, maybe fulfilled physical channels and everything in between, and better customer loyalty through better customer service. So the second big trend is technologies enabling the empowerment of digital transformation to drive a stellar customer experiences so that the brand experience, the primary point of experience is going to be digital, and the rest of the physical world is going to support that primary brand experience. What we are also seeing is a lot of interest in terms of privacy, because in a world where a lot of the interactions are going to be digital, and you have technology that can pretty much predict what your preferences are, what your propensities are to buy goods and services, privacy is an area that customers are increasingly focused on, governments are increasingly focused on, and society broadly is increasingly focused on. So how do you deliver these experiences without intruding on the privacy of a customer? How do you deliver it in a way that does not compromise the security of the customer? And last but not the least, budgets are shrinking. And so as you deliver these experiences, how do you have a business case that supports the transformation from the old world technology landscape to the new world technology landscape? And how do you operate and deliver these services cost effectively? So these are some of the trends that we are seeing in the digital transformation space.